Lydell Mitchell, no place to go, but he wedges out a couple of yards. And now for that Steeler defense that we'll be watching. Number 1 in the National Football League today. The front 4, L.C. Greenwood, Joe Green, Ernie Holmes, and Dwight White. Your linebackers. Has anybody got a better trio than this? Jack Ham, Jack Lambert, and Andy Russell, who says this is his last year. Your cornerbacks, J.T. Thomas, 24, Mel Blunt, 47. He'll be on Roger Carr. And your safeties, Mike Wagner, 23, and Glenn Edwards, 27. Second down, and 7 to go. Roosevelt leaks. A couple of yards out to the 35, and it is third down and 5. White made the stop. Our telecast, presented by authority of the National Football League, intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or the use of this telecast without the express written consent of the Baltimore Colts and the National Football League is prohibited. If you just joined us, a 76-yard touchdown bomb, Bradshaw to Lewis on 3rd and 8. Urella missed the extra point, and it's 6-0 already. Carr goes wide left, Dowdy comes to the right. Don McCauley comes in to do some blocking for Burt Jones in a passing situation. 5 defensive backs for the Steelers. Jones with excellent protection has his man who drops the football. That's Lydell Mitchell. Would have been a first down at the 45.
If this trend continues, Jim, and I have every reason to expect that it will, we'll get to it in a second. Let's take a look at Lydell Mitchell. He will be a prime receiver today because he's covered man-to-man by Andy Russell. As you can see, Andy backed off the line, knew he had it man-to-man the whole way. I'm sure Jones picked it up and was able to come to him. He usually catches those kind.
5-yard penalty offside, John. And here's Pat Haggerty. First down. But you started to say about the trend.
And I was mentioning that, with the outstanding wide receivers that Baltimore has, I fully expect Pittsburgh to use double both wide receivers and put the linebackers in a real bind. They're going to have to cover Lydell Mitchell all over the field one-on-one, and Roosevelt Leak's going to have a big day.
Both wide receivers to the right, Carr and Dowdy. Jones rolling that way, throwing for Dowdy off the hands of Jack Ham. Cannot contain the ball at the 50-yard line. Ham has a couple of interceptions this year, but of course he has been a leader in intercepting the ball for several years for the Steeler linebackers. And as Jack Ham who says, Burt Jones is the key. At that time, he almost turned the key.
Well, Jack Ham is the quarterback's nightmare because he gives